Driving into the village of Zhelanne is becoming more and more dangerous every day. The roads are being shot at by Russian troops and enemy attack drones fly in the sky. For such trips, it is better to use an armored vehicle. What can it save from, for example, if the shelling starts?
From a not very large shrapnel, it is a relative protection, really, but it's at least something.
Mykola is the head of the military administration in Zhelanne. He brought humanitarian aid to the village even after the fighting started. He said that the village of Zhelanne, where we're going now, still has electricity, but the situation is changing right in front of our eyes.
Today we even still have a shop operating in the village. There is one left at all in the whole community, in all settlements, and of course we bring in humanitarian aid.
In Zhelanne, we can hear the rumble of the approaching battlefield. The active fighting is taking place about 8 kilometers away, and we can hear the shells exploding. This is a community that can hear Russian aircraft operating every day. Just over 100 people still remain in the village, but you don't see them at the streets. They stay as close to their homes and shelters as possible.
Every day it gets worse and worse, closer and closer. There are a lot of fragments in the garden. Whether the shelling scares me, it does. We live in the basement, but what can we do? Even though there's a house nearby, we're afraid to spend the night home.
A medic comes to the village twice a week. After a Russian missile strike, there is almost nothing left of the once renovated hospital. He sees patients in the mobile clinic. Roman says there weren't many people coming today.
There was a strike just before you arrived. Before you got here, a missile landed behind the apartment building. Yeah, they cancelled their visit.
There are many displaced people from Avdiivka and Zhelanne here. People are simply tired of fleeing the war, and many do not have the means to travel further.
When it started in 2014, we had a lot of Avdiivka residents here. Then they came back. But those people, they're really so helpless. I don't think they are going to move out.
Before the war, 1,500 people lived in this settlement. Now the Russians are literally wiping the village off the face of the earth. The school and kindergarten have been destroyed. Even a warehouse with building materials for local residents was destroyed by a direct hit of the Russian shell. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Alena Hramova, Yevhen Karmazin, UATV News.